friends and neighbors. Welcome to another edition of Local Flavor. My name's Frank Brown, and today we're going to be exploring secret family recipes. I've got Gerry Harrison with me today, and she is going to tell us about a family recipe. You're going to be surprised. It's called dirt cake. And so if you're ready, Gerry, show them how it's done.
Okay, today we're going to prepare dirt cake, and it is my family recipe favorite, but that's because they won't eat hardly any other sweets other than this. And what we're going to try to do is to show you what you can do ahead of time,
right,
and what you can do now, and how you can make it a healthy dessert also. So how we're going to start, and I'm going to show you how to take the Oreos, and let me kind of give you a little headway on what we put in it. We use Oreo cookies, instant pudding, and cream cheese, and Cool Whip. So those are the main ingredients, and we make this a healthy, friendly dessert also. So, you know, you can almost eat anything as long as you know what ingredients to put in it and how to prepare it. So we're going to use healthy cookies, and Oreo comes now in reduced fat. Okay, we're going to show you how to go about actually breaking up your Oreos so that they will look almost like soil. And you can use a blender, which you can get more Oreos into that.
Right.
Or you can just use a small food processor like this, and it may make a little noise. So I think that's great.
And it looks like potting soil to me.
Yes, and as I was saying, you probably would like to do this ahead of time.
I see.
Because it's just time consuming, sometimes 15-20 minutes to do your cookies, and because they can do so, it can be done so far ahead of time.
Might as well grind up the whole package at once.
Yeah, you could do 2 packs, you know, because you're going to like this recipe so much until you want to have some cookies just ready, because it only takes a few minutes to do the pudding. All right, so once you get your cookies into that fine, if you look there, you know, you don't want a lot of big pieces in it, because that takes the flavor away from the dirt. So try to make sure that you want it to be just like potting soil, because that's the whole thing. And this is such a dish that you can create. I mean, you know, if you're having a fancy dinner and you want a pretty dessert, you can. If you're having an outside picnic, you can put this in little potting pots, little soil pots and flower pots, and hey, you're good to go. Now the next step, we got this ready.
They say you can eat flowers, right?
Yes,
you can. Flowers and put in the top
you really can. You can
serve it. I love it.
We're laughing, but
that'd be great for a spring party.
But really, you can put mint on top once you get everything done, and I'll show you how to do that.
All right.
But now the second step is to cream your cream cheese and sugar. You only need a half a stick of margarine. That's really only 4 tablespoonfuls of margarine. Thank you. And back to the healthy moment, I like to use the fat-free cream cheese.
Sounds great.
You know, you can make this with hardly a little no calories almost.
Well,
but I do like to use the fat-free cheese. And sometimes it's just a little bit hard to open if you got dirt on your hands.
Let me help. Let's see if I can do
any good.
Still got
cookie crumbs on it.
Yeah, I probably got sand under my hands.
Okay, there you go. And we're just going to dump that right in here.
Uh-oh.
And we're going to put the sugar in here.
Right.
And that's the only 3 things that you're going to have in this one. And you know, if you got help in the kitchen, someone could be mixing the pudding and the milk together. But we're going to go ahead and mix this. And this is going to make just a little noise, but it won't take very long. You want to just cream this until it's smooth.
Wow.
And that takes just a few minutes, because you're going to mix this with your instant pudding when we get that mixed. And once you do, I bet you could. All you have to do with that is mix your, it's a large vanilla pudding. Mix that into your bowl.
Let me grab some milk.
Grab some milk, and you need 3 cups. And see, I'm almost finished with this, and I'll be ready for yours in just a minute.
Okay.
See, this goes very, very fast, very fast. And see, we are finished with this.
There's 3 cups of milk?
3 cups of milk in that.
Okay.
And you know, if you're still thinking about the healthy moment, you can use 1% skim milk. You know, milk that will not have so much fat. Yeah,
I want to know what they do with that other 99% of that milk if this is only 1%. Where'd the rest go?
They just take it out and make butter.
Okay. All right, and vanilla.
Yeah, we're going to empty that. And
Okay.
there's a whisk somewhere. Do you remember where
Yeah, it's right here beside me.
Okay.
This should be fun.
I'm going to put this back.
Vanilla's my favorite flavor.
And
Ice
you know
cream,
what?
anything.
Yeah, you know, because this is such a creative dish, you could use chocolate if you wanted to, if you want chocolate on chocolate. Now, I don't know any other flavor other than chocolate and vanilla. I wouldn't put anything. Yeah, you got to twist that. Yeah, there you go. And
I'm flopping it and slopping it everywhere.
Yeah, just slop it everywhere, you know.
There
And
you
we have to mix that until it gets thick. Now, we could use the mixer.
Yep. You want to try it?
We can. Do you
Okay.
feel like you can
I
whisk
think so.
for 2 minutes?
I think I'm going to whisk it all over the kitchen without that mixer, and it probably won't hurt to have that butter solution right in there.
Well, I never put the butter solution, but we'll try
I'll
to see if
switch
it's
with
hey.
you.
If it doesn't get thick, we'll know why. Because of the
udder from the butter.
Yeah. So we're just gonna mash that right there.
Okay. How fast do I want it to go?
You don't want not that one. Right there.
There you go.
Okay, maybe not that fast. There you go.
There we go.
And that usually takes maybe about it takes 2 minutes with the whisk, or maybe about a minute on that.
Okay.
But anyway, you know, because it begins to get thick.
Got it.
And once it starts getting thick, we're ready to mix this in. One thing about this dish, because it's so creative, you can do so many different things with it.
Right.
You know, from putting it in a large bowl, as we're going to do here, to putting them in flower pots, to putting in little individual kids' birthday cups, you know, that and then they get to decorate with gummy worms or little plants or little flowers or something, and then they get a chance to eat it. So it's kind of a fun dish. I think it's almost.
You about there?
Yeah, we're about there. I believe we are. There you. I think that's plenty.
That's it?
It's thick. Yep, we got that. Now what we're going to do now is I'm going to fold the cream cheese mix into that.
Okay.
And when we get this mix, we got one more mixing, and we will be finished. So I usually just take the spatula and mix this up.
And I usually try and help with this.
Yeah, you don't want cheese, cream cheese and butter, do you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That didn't hurt me a bit. That was healthy.
At least you know it's fat-free, huh?
There you go.
Now, all we have to do now is mix in the Cool Whip. And we'll be ready to...
Sounds like a great
We'll be ready
dessert.
to create. Now, you definitely have to fold this in. You don't use a mixer on this, or you end up with all kind of stuff going on.
What are we doing there? Putting a...
Yeah, I put a large
one in there,
and you can, and you can use light Cool Whip. This is just regular, but it's not, it's healthy. Now you just kind of fold, and that takes just a few minutes to fold.
Okay.
Fold it and take, that's
yeah, I'll
good.
put this one
and
back
I'll just
here.
take this and fold it.
Now that looks
You know,
great.
when you have kids in the kitchen, this is kind of an exciting dessert for them to help with once you get, because they can come up with all kind of creative ways of what they want to put on theirs and how they're going to put it in a container and
It's pretty exciting even for big kids.
Yeah, it makes a huge bowl. full. So you can do a flower pot, then you have individual little serving, you know, containers, and we are ready. You can use a potting soil or a flower pot, any kind of, you know, plastic.
Amazing.
Pot that you want to use, but you put a layer of your soil, your
Dirt cake.
Your
I
dirt.
love it. Dirt cake.
and just make sure it's kind of scattered around there.
Jerry, it looks like it's about finished. We're going to put this in the refrigerator and chill it, and we'll come back and see what it tastes like.
Sure will. Okay, we're going to get the desserts out of the refrigerator.
All right. Well, we better check. There's a
chilled.
few little exciting secret elements in this recipe. We've had a little fun, I think, with some gummy worms while these were chilling.
And that is so
How about that?
great. Oh my goodness, it has little
Yeah,
gummy worms
gummy
coming right out of the
worms.
soil.
These are my favorite.
It's such a rich soil. So this is how you can decorate. The kids will love it.
Amen. I
kids
agree.
would love
I
it.
can't wait to taste it. Folks, let's give us
Yes,
a little
let's-
bite and
let's
see what it is.
Let's try. You get to keep yours. You did that one.
Okay. Okay, here we go.
Let's see if yours tastes.
Gummy worms.
Gummy
chilled.
worms.
This is too fun.
It's good and it's so healthy.
I can't wait. I'm going to take this to church and make it for all the kids.
They
They'll
will
have
love
a
it.
ball. This is great.
It's my favorite, and the kids' favorite. So.
Jerry, these are good, but you know, I kept worrying about where that other 99% of the milk went. What about some buttermilk? Couldn't we do something with some buttermilk?
I got you right now.
Okay.
I can give you a recipe right now that you use buttermilk. Okay, now for the buttermilk salad, very simple. I mean, and it takes 5 minutes to mix. You need a box of instant vanilla pudding. You need, and this right here is just mandarin oranges.
It's my favorite.
Yeah, and pineapples. You need the tidbits, the
Wow.
small ones. A cup of buttermilk, Cool Whip, and it's optional as to whether or not you put pieces of cookies in it. If you want it as a topping for a pound cake or just eat it as a salad, you leave the cookies out. If you want it as a dessert, you will include the cookies.
Good.
So let's mix this and show you how quickly it is to get a buttermilk salad.
Buttermilk salad.
There you go.
How's the rest of that butter? I knew something was missing.
And I'm gonna switch bowls with you. The
Okay.
very first thing you do is just take out your instant pudding, put it in the large bowl, and this is the large one that we're gonna use right here. And you're gonna measure
looks
1
good.
cup of buttermilk. And you're gonna do that
Okay.
for me. You're gonna measure
I
1
can do
cup
it.
of buttermilk for me. And I'm gonna put this and get a spatula to stir that.
I'm going to get the other 99% of that skim milk. You want me to
Yep.
pour it in now?
Yeah, just go right ahead and pour it in. I'll be
Okey-doke.
right back with the spatula to mix.
That looks good so far.
Yes. And when I get this mixed here, you just
And what do you add next? The fruit or
yeah,
the
you're
Cool
gonna
Whip?
drain the fruit, and if you would take the
I can work on draining the fruit.
yeah, right in that. And I tell you what, do you always throw away your juice when you?
I'd rather not.
I tell you what, it makes the best tea. You can use it in your Jello if you like Jello. So I
Absolutely.
never throw away the juice from fruit because I never buy the fruit that has the thick syrup anyway. I buy
Right, the light.
Now what you're gonna do is just
Okay.
empty that right into here. And see, we can make this.
Add
and
this
let's
fruit
put it,
now?
yeah, just dump it right in here.
Okay,
And you can get the oranges.
that's great.
Do a pretty good drain on it.
Okay. Now, mandarin oranges are about my favorite. I keep them in the refrigerator.
All the time, yeah, I
Drink
love
the
that.
juice straight up.
And you're gonna dump that right in here for me.
All right. There you go.
Good job.
Okay.
Now the last ingredient is the Cool Whip. And
Okay.
we're gonna fold the Cool Whip in.
This is fun.
Yes, I use this here. Yeah, we can put all of that. It calls for large things, so we can put all that in.
So we put a full can of pineapple, a full can of oranges, a whole bucket of Cool Whip, a pound.
Yep. And your instant pudding.
Buttermilk.
And you got your buttermilk salad. Now you can use this as a salad now, just like it is, or you can use it as a topping for your angel food cake or your pound cake. If you decide you don't want to use it as that, you can put you can break up pieces of vanilla cream. Yeah.
Let's do it.
And put in it, and it's a dessert. So you can do individual containers.
We can just crumble them?
Yeah, you just break them in big pieces, you know.
Okay.
Not like the dirt, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, big pieces.
Apart from dirt.
And that's all to this. When you get your beautiful little bowl, put it in, and you're finished.
All right, let's grab us a bowl and we'll
put it in a beautiful
serve it
bowl.
up.
And I'm still stirring.
It's a great bowl.
Yes. And you know, I have to tell you, my mom gave it to me.
All right, I gotta ask then, did she give you this recipe?
No, she did.
You keep calling that lady in Chicago and getting these recipes.
No, but no, she loves. I really did get this recipe from a friend at Eastman. I think everybody loves this one from Wanda.
Well,
and
you folks out there might be able to remember this from some party that you've been to.
Yeah, this is a wonderful recipe to take to a party or have at home.
They can find it on our Facebook page. Just go to Facebook.com/local flavor to check out this recipe and other recipes that Gerry and other folks here from the Kingsport area have been kind enough to share with us here today. And we look forward to another episode of this great show tomorrow. Join us then.